Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I am back with craft fair idea number 32. And so I have already showed you a way that I wanted to display some of my card sets utilizing the paper purse. But I think that what I'm going to do also is I'm going to include them like stationery sets like this. Y'all, isn't this so cute? I made a little folder to put the card sets in and I lined it. Isn't that so cute? This will fit 2 card sets on each side. So these are going to come as sets of 4. Isn't that so cute? And I used one of these flowers that I got out of the Prima flowers that I got at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, and this little embellishment, I think that a friend of mine gave me that one. But yeah, I just used my art glitter glue and glued that on. But y'all, isn't that just so cute? So anyway, let me just show you what I did. This is super easy and super cute. Now, before we go any further, this is how I'm going to package them, similar to this. I got my clear bags off of clearbags.com, and let me see. This is the measurements of this bag. They're 6 and 7/16 by 9.1. So anyway, I think I got 100 in this pack, and I think I paid like $9 for them. And I'm going to utilize those for other things as well. So anyway, so let's just get started. Let me show you what I did here. I just love that so much. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is you would make your card sets. And I went ahead and I've done 3 off camera. So I'm still sticking in with the Petals and Bloom paper on this particular one. And then here's the 3rd one. I'm going to do the 4th one on camera with you. Okay, so the first thing you would do to make your card is we're going to utilize the 4x5, and hopefully y'all can see that, the 4x5. So this says you need to cut your paper at 7.5 by 7.5 and score it at 3 3/8. So hopefully you can see that. But I've already cut my paper at 7.5 by 7.5, and I need to score it at 3 3/8. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to punch it at 3 3/8, and I'm going to score it. Now flip your paper. If you've never used one of these punch boards before, they're super simple. It tells you everything on here. But if you don't have one of these, you can always make the folders and just use card sets that maybe you've pre-bought and you could decorate them. Okay, so I flipped it, I punched it, and I'm going to score it again. Punch, score, and I'm going to punch, and I'm going to score. So there we go. Now you can use the little thing at the top to round your corners at the top and bottom, but I'm just going to utilize my crocodile here. What is this thing called? Crocodile Corner Chomper. Best thing ever. Okay, so I've got my envelope shape. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to crease it on all the lines that I just scored. Okay, now to make your envelope, if you've never made one of these before, this is super easy. And if you have made them, you know how easy it is. So I'm just going to utilize my red tape, and I'm going to put some tape along this side. So you're going to put tape on this side and this side, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my tape on both sides, just like that, okay? I'm going to peel off my red. And here I got one more. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the bottom, fold it up, And voila, you have an envelope. How super easy is that? Okay, I just like to take my bone folder and give them some good creases. Okay, so I've got my envelope. It's ready to roll. This one is for my card, and this measures 4 by 10. I'm going to take it, and I'm just going to fold it in half. No need to score. You can just fold it in half. Crease it really well. Use your corner chomper. If you don't have one, utilize the top of your board, or just leave them squared. That's perfectly all right too. I went ahead and I've already found a little cut apart that I could put on the front of the card. You can kind of see this is what it says: glitter, sparkle, twinkle, shine. And I'm going to just put it like this. Some of my cards go portrait or landscape, and then some of them go portrait. And since this one's a little taller, we're going to put it portrait. So what you would do is you're going to make 4 card sets for this particular stationery set. And this little folder that I made fits 4 perfectly. Okay, so I've got that one done. What I like to do is I like to lift up the flap of the envelope and put my card in just like that, and I like to have them like that together. Okay, easy as that. Okay, let me show you how I made my folder. Okay, I have the paper for my folder. As you see, this is what I chose. I've already cut this down, and it measures 11 by 9.5. Now, using your scoreboard, you're going to line it up on the 11-inch side, and you are going to score your paper at 5 3/8. And 3/8 is like the line right before half. And then you're going to line it up, and then you're going to score it at 5 5/8, which is the line right after 5 1/2. Then you're going to flip your paper, and you're going to score it at 6. Okay, so there you go. This is what I've got. And that's all you need for your scoreboard. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to fold on my lines, give them some good creases. I'm going to fold on both of my creases. This is what makes the small spine. That way your folder will shut perfectly without like sticking up. Okay, so let me use my bone folder and get those down. I want it to be crispy. Okay. There you go. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to need to cut a little sliver out of here. And actually, let me grab my scoreboard one more time. You can kind of eyeball this if you want. But I'm going to line this up, and I'm going to, on the, where it says 5 1/2, I'm going to score it down. Just hopefully I get that straight. I'm going to score it down to where the fold is. That way then you kind of have your center that you can fold this on. So you get your, when you slice this to make the crease in it, you'll have it kind of in the center. You can eyeball that if you like, but if you like to have a good crease down the center of just that, don't score up all the way to the middle all the way up, because you don't want that crease up there. I'm just going to take it, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I'm going to go out about, a little more than 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to go all the way up to the score line right there. Okay? And that's how we get our folder to look like this. That's what we want. Okay, so now let me grab some nice little paper to put on the inside before we go any further. Let's go and grab some nice little scraps or something, or maybe not. Let's see what I've got now. I've got this black and white up there, and I think I'm just going to use this polka dotted one for the center pages. Okay, now you need to cut these at 5 3/8. No, back up, y'all. 5 1/4 by 5 3/4. See, I was going to tell you wrong. 5 1/4 by 5 5/8, or by 5 3/4. So it's 5 1/4 by 5 3/4. I'll get it right one of these days, y'all. So I've got my, you need 2 of these because you're going to cover up the white side. If you're using double-sided paper, you don't have to do this, but I'm not using double-sided paper, and I kind of like my card sets to have white inside, and I want my card sets to match. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my art glitter glue, and I am going to glue all the way around the edge. You can use double-sided tape if you like. I'm just going to use the glue. Since this is quite a bit, I don't want to waste tape. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere this down in the center. Okay, kind of get it kind of center it the best that you can. Okay, this is going to go over here like this. Isn't that pretty, y'all? Okay, let's do the other side. Put it right here. Get my glue. Nothing's perfect, y'all. If you don't get it straight, it's okay. Nothing's perfect. That's what crafts are all about, is just hand making it and just doing the best you can. Okay, so now I've got my back on. Press it down really well. Now you want to use some really good tape. I don't know if I would use liquid glue on this. I kind of like the tape, the sturdy red tape, or if you have some other kind of really good tape. That way your folder pockets stay and they won't come apart. You can try glue if that works for you, but I kind of feel like this works the best for me. Okay. Let's see if it's pulled off. There we go. I got one. I'm gonna do the other. Okay, it's gonna give me fits, y'all. There we go. I love my red tape. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over and make sure it's lined up. I'm gonna flip this over and make sure it's lined up. And there we have our little folder with a nice little spine on it. Oh, let me make sure these are good and crispy here. There we go. Isn't that cute, y'all? So, wow, it's almost done. So what you need to do now is you're going to take your card sets and you're going to put 2 cards on each side. And I think I'll just layer mine like this together. 2 on this side. Maybe I'll put this one on the top over here. 2 on this side. And there you go. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that so cute? I love these so much. Okay, now, since it's kind of plain, kind of like this one was, let's just add a little something. And let's see if I can find something in my petals from my Prima flowers that I picked up. And let's see here. I don't want something overpowering. Oh, I do like the blue. Oh, what about this blue? Okay, let's try this blue. This blue is beautiful. I think I've got 2 there, so I'm going to take one off. Okay. I'm going to give it some glue on the back. I like it to be simple, something like just down in the corner, not too much. And I just think that they're so cute. Now I have these little things that a very sweet friend sent me. I'm gonna see what I can use. Oh, there we go. And there we go. Let's use this one. I'm gonna use this one right here. My friend Kelsey sent these little things to me when we did a swap. There we go. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that so pretty? So pretty, just simple but pretty. I just love it so much. Now, okay, so how easy was this? And it's a very cute stationery set, y'all. Look. And it's just beautiful to me. You know, I just think it's so pretty. So anyway, yeah, look, what do you think? I'm not gonna over glue, y'all. What do y'all think? Now, I'm gonna package them like this. So all I wanna do is I would pop them down in one of my clear bags, and I would put the topper on it and embellish it the way you want. And as you see, I just added flowers. I added a bow on there. I didn't put any flower on the front of this one because it already had a pretty design, and so I didn't feel like it needed anything. But if it's like solid or like striped like this, yeah, I'll use some kind of embellishment on it. I just think it's really pretty. See if I get that straight. But anyway, what do y'all think? This is so cute. I hope y'all like this, and I hope you'll give it a try. Make the little folders. They're just so fun and easy, easy, easy. So anyway, well, I hope that you like this idea, and I will be back soon with another idea. So I will catch you in my next video. Bye, y'all.